Oh, are we live?
We are.
We're live. You see
Here we
my
go.
feet. You gotta
Yeah,
see my
man.
feet so they know I'm really
I'm
doing
seeing
this
them.
shit.
They're in the
They gotta
air.
know I'm really doing this shit, man. They gotta know I'm really doing this shit. They said I was gonna lose muscle and lose strength. What happened though? How come that ain't happened though? Check this out. I'm gonna teach you 3 get ripped this summer. Alright? Crazy rip. Because these are the 3 pieces that are included in my new program, Terminator 2 Week. It's coming out on May 21st. Link in the description if you want more information about it. This is an extreme program. In fact, here's Brian's DEXA scans. Brian did a DEXA scan before and a DEXA scan after. All right, Brian, let's talk about it before. Brian, his fat mass, look how fat he was. 16% body fat. Brian's holding the camera.
Embarrassing.
16% body fat. And look at the date. All right. Bam. Now, 2 weeks later, 13%. Lost
Bam.
6 pounds of fat. All right. He lost 12 pounds total. Oh, and it shows he kept his muscle mass. All right, for all y'all haters. And we're gonna show y'all how he did it. I'm gonna reveal my DEXA scans later in another video. Mine were even crazier. But I don't want to share that with you because we both did it. Mine were even crazier for a different reason. I'll tell you why later on. But yo, first of all, we're gonna do the 3 tips to get rich as fuck this summer. And this is the core pillars of the new program, Terminator 2 Week Judgment Diet. It's very difficult. All right, most of y'all can't do it. Most of y'all too pussy for this shit. You're gonna get results probably better, fatter than Brian was. And the fatter you are, the faster you'll lose fat, right? Because if your body doesn't want to lose fat, it wants to keep it, right? So the more fat you have to lose, the quicker your body will get rid of it. Once you start getting in single-digit body fat like me, it really slows down. But anyway, tip number 1. I'm gonna write burn in purple. Right? We all know you gotta burn more calories you consume. Right? The problem is that most people do it, they just try to do a bunch of exercise. And that's cool. They just try to run like hella miles. And that's cool. The problem with that is when you run a mile, on average, how many calories you burn? How many calories you burn? You run a mile, on average, you burn about 100 calories. Reason like a handful of almonds. Right? So it's like if you ran around for a mile, then ate a handful of almonds, it'd be like you did nothing. Right? Now, so what do you do? So what do you do if you want to burn fat fast? We got to burn more calories. All right? Maybe I run 10 miles. Right? All right. Well, no, I tried doing that, and it's like what happened when, like years ago, and I would lose muscle. I would end up looking like what? Like a marathon runner, right? Marathon runners, they lose all their gains if they had any to begin with, but they all look frail, skinny, as if they're about to die. So that wasn't working. Then I started doing HIIT cardio, and I got some good results with HIIT cardio because you'll burn more calories. I think some people call it the afterburn effect, but it's really called EPOC, and that's the calories you burn after exercise, right? But EPOC is not as great as what we're about to tell you, which is NEAT. When I discovered this and when I started implementing it for myself and my clients, it really took shit to the next level. All right, so right here in parentheses, NEAT. I'm going to tell you what that means. This is how you're going to be able to burn. That looks like a C. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. What the hell is that? All right, well, this is how you're gonna burn thousands of extra calories per day. Brian, when you were doing your NEAT, when you did the 2 Week Judgment Diet, how many calories were you burning a day?
Like all of them, man.
All right, good answer. Yeah, good answer. No. Well, like what we do is we get some sort of pedometer or a fitness tracker, or you can even use your phone. We actually track the NEAT. What is NEAT? Like I said before, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is the calories you burn outside of the gym. See, you only work out for like an hour, maybe 2 hours if you're badass, right? But what about all those other hours of the day? You can burn significantly more calories throughout the day if you concentrate on the non-exercise activity thermogenesis. For example, what I try to do is I try to get more. I try to just move more throughout the day. Right. For example, I live in our big ass penthouse office in the middle of Manhattan, right next to Central Park. Penthouse shit. Sorry, but I live in Queens, right? So what I would do is, instead of getting on the train stop by my house, the subway stop by my house, I'd walk like 2 or 3 subway stops, right? And I would track it, how much I did, and that's just increases my need. Then instead of sit down on the train, I let an old lady sit down or a child, you know.
You didn't do
Yeah,
that
I let a
anyway?
child. What's up?
You weren't already doing that anyway?
Nah, man. She
Damn.
bitch had her turn, my turn in life. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get off a few stops early, and then get some extra walking to the office. Maybe instead of like taking the elevator, I'll take the stairs. Plus, I have a standing desk, so I stand up all day. I move around, right? You can walk how you guys can do this is you can park further from work or school and then walk there. When I went to lunch today, instead of walking around the block or on the block, I walked like a few blocks to a place that was far out the way and then walked back. And then at the end of you're doing this all day, you're doing this stuff all day, right? At the end of the day, I track how many extra calories I burn outside of the gym. If I do it right, if you follow it the way we lay it down in Terminator 2-week judgment diet, link in the description. If you do it right, you should be able to burn a few, like thousands of extra calories, right? More calories doing the outside of the gym than you actually can burn inside of the gym. Does this make sense? Right? And when we discovered this, I started implementing with my clients, and they started getting results. Brian got results. I get results. I really think this. If you did nothing else, if you got nothing from this, I think this would take a lot of you guys to the next level, right? This is neat. Yeah. This will take it to the next level. People talk about the afterburn effect or from HIIT cardio, and that's really good, and I've talked about it as well. But this is another level. So in Terminator 2-week judgment diet, we don't leave it to chance. So that's the difference. We don't leave it to chance. With the program, you have to get some sort of fitness tracker or use your phone. There's apps on your phone, right? You can track your steps, and you have a certain goal amount of steps each day, right? But it's aggressive. It's like more than you probably ever walked in a day or moved around. You have to move around a certain amount every day, and it's based off your body weight and everything. And it's systematic. Instead of leaving it to chance and just hoping you get enough meat every day. And you got to track it too. If you do that, man, you'll get crazy results. I'll take a few questions if there are any. You know what I'm saying? If there's any good ones. If not, that's cool too. Type 2 if you're ready for tip number 2 on how to get ripped as fuck this summer. Type 2 if you're ready to get tip number 2.
People are just giving compliments, man. They're saying it's ridiculous how beautiful Bella is.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy how ripped Brandon is.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, they come. Two's coming in. I don't know, man. I gotta. For my need, I'll just do some handstands. Oh. Wait, before we get into the next one, who wants to see Bella pop out a handstand before we get to the second one? Can she do it? Can Bella do a handstand? I don't know. Type handstand if you want to see Bella do a handstand right quick before we go into tip number 2. Can she do it? I don't know. We're about to get into tip number 2. If y'all ready, the handstand's coming in.
Yeah, they want to see the handstand.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's see if she can do it. Oh, she can't. She can't though.
Get it.
Oh, there it go. We live streaming on YouTube right now. You know what it is. Nice. Woo! attention. This is something totally different. What are we doing? Finger paint? Over here. Fast. All right. Now, here's the thing. This will take a lot. This need is going to take a lot of you guys to the next level. I mean, I really think it's something that whether you buy the new course or the exit throughout the day, actually systematically tracking it is going to take your fat loss to the next level. But this is like some, I don't know, like rocket fuel, right? Because you can't out train a bad diet, but you can out diet bad training. Okay, that was profound what I just said. You can't listen. You can't out train a bad diet, but you can out diet bad training. All right. So here's go. Fast, but we're gonna do it. We're not doing intermittent fasting. We're gonna do a specific protocol. It's a little known protocol. People don't talk about it a lot. Type P.
Type it, Bella.
Why you? So she writes a C. Why do you make your parentheses like that? S. M. What? F. All right. Yeah. Let's try that again. Just a little. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Shut up. All right. This is what we're doing. This is a little known diet. Well, and the reason is because it's very difficult. Not most of y'all can't handle it because most of y'all pussy, right? But those of y'all who can, this is really gonna benefit you a lot. Protein sparing, modified fast. All right. This is a diet protocol that was invented in the 1970s, right? To mimic fasting, to mimic the effects you get from fasting. I don't mean intermittent fasting. I mean from fasting, like not eating at all, right? Yeah, no food, right? But it's meant to mimic that, yet spare the protein, spare muscle, right? Spare muscle. And if you look at the studies on this fast that were done, like all the studies, it shows it was initially designed for obese people or people who they needed to put people on this kind of protocol to lose a significant amount of weight before surgeries and shit like that. But what they noticed was they lost a ton of weight and they lost a ton of fat, but they kept their lean body mass. They kept their muscle, right? And that's why it's called protein sparing modified fast. It's a version, it's like the extreme version of the ketogenic diet. It's like the ketogenic diet on rocket fuel, right? So it's like keto and fasting kind of put together, right? It's the next level. If you go on this kind of diet, it's very difficult though. And most of y'all cannot handle it. It's not sustainable, but it's not meant to be sustainable, right? It's meant to help you accomplish your goal really fast. Then you go into a diet that will help you maintain the level of leanness you require. You go on a different diet. You don't want to, like they talk about sustainable diets or long-term solutions as if that's the goal. Like you want to be on a diet forever? Like what the fuck? Like I don't get it. Like why not just get to your ideal body weight as fast as possible, then switch to something you can sustain to maintain. I struggle to get being able to accomplish your goal quickly is some sort of fucking badge of honor. Sounds like a fucking failure to me. Because you're pussy. That's why they tell you to do this. Listen, you never heard about this shit because the fitness industry believes that you, my friend, are a fucking pussy, right? So they will never give you the hardcore shit. They'll never give you the fun, exciting shit, right? Because the badass shit is too hard for you, and they know that. Like, I've been working in the fitness industry for over 20 years. I've literally been in meetings, Brian can attest to this, where we'll come up with a protocol for whatever we're working on, and the executives, this is before we ran our own shit, the executives would be like, oh man, that's too hard for everyone. I'm like, yeah, it's not supposed to be fucking easy. It's not a fucking game. You want to fuck around or you want to get these people results? And it's, oh, we gotta be deep. Here's the truth. They know that fucking marketing badass shit is not lucrative because there's not enough badass. It's not enough. Not enough of us, right? So they give you that pussy shit. They give you the pussy shit because there's a lot of pussies, right? All you got to do is tell somebody to be effortless or easy, and you can enjoy the process. And you know they'll fucking scoop that shit up, right? If I tell a fucking pussy that, hey man, you can accomplish your goals and have fun doing it, and it won't be easy. You can just stroll to your goal. Fuck, I'm saying. This shit right here. When you incorporate this with this, it's like rocket fuel, man. This is the most effective fat loss diet I've ever tried or put people through. All right. Initially, I never really shared it with you guys before. The same reason the fitness industry doesn't give you the hardcore shit. The same reason they give you that bullshit, that pussy shit, because they just don't believe in you, man. They just don't believe in you. And I don't really believe in you either. Like, honestly, I believe that most of y'all can't fucking handle this shit. But there might be one or two guys who can. I don't expect to make a fucking lot of money off this program when I put it out. Because most of y'all too hardcore to do it. However, there is a fucking double your money back guarantee. If you don't accomplish your goals, we're going to give you 2 times what you paid for it. All you got to do is prove to me that you did it. Show me your training log, show me your nutrition log and shit. And then look at, oh, it didn't work. We'll give you twice your money back. Real shit. None of these other fitness motherfuckers. All the motherfuckers who think about watching this video and talking shit about me and making a video talking shit about me so they can go like the clout chasers and shit. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers who like to make videos about other YouTubers in order to capitalize off their success and fame. You think cool. Just when you let me see that double your money back guarantee. Just, let me see that. Or maybe you don't believe in your shit the way I believe in mine. Okay, so we got this together. And I never shared this with you guys before because I didn't think you guys can handle it. But I'm willing to fucking bet on you that you can, but you probably can't. There's a few who can, right? But man, like when we put people through this, the few people who can handle it and this, it's like, man, they get the best results the fastest. All right, but there's one more tip. There's one more thing that you can incorporate, and this kind of like brings it all together. This really like puts it in the hyperdrive. Who's ready for number 3? Who's ready? Type 3 if you're ready for tip number 3. Type 3 if you're ready for tip number 3. Bella, what's your favorite exercise?
Ooh, wait, that's a difficult one. For lower body, I actually really like hip thrust and deadlifts.
Deadlifts. So what's your favorite ab exercise?
Leg raises.
Leg raises?
Yeah. It's just like plain simple leg raises.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I like the L sit.
Oh, you like the L sit? Oh, that one?
Who's ready for tip number 3?
Oh, that one.
Yeah, this one is cool.
They're ready.
Oh, they're ready?
They're ready.
All right, right here. Right, freeze. See what I did there? Burn fast, freeze. Right. Like, freeze. All right, so check this shit out, guys. If you're watching this, you're probably a warm-blooded mammal. Most likely, all right? And warm-blooded mammals, the human variety, you're probably a human if you're watching this. Our body temperatures are regulated internally. And our core temperature needs to stay at 98 degrees. Not like a reptile who's cold-blooded, right? They need the outside conditions for the sun to warm them up. That's why you see them chilling on rocks and shit. You know? Like a little lizard. Like a little lizard.
How'd they go?
That was an inside joke, right? So here's the thing. When the outside conditions are very, very, very cold, your body still has to maintain 98 degrees for you to live. It's like a thermostat. So when it's really cold, your body has to work tremendously hard to bump that core temperature up to 98 degrees.
Somebody asked a brilliant question. They said, what if it's warm outside?
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's fine. Well, here's the thing. How warm is it going to be, right? Like, it's like, let me explain. An ice bath can get to like 40 degrees, you know what I'm saying? 40 degrees. Cryotherapy can go to like minus 250 degrees, minus 250 degrees, like your proportionally it'll never get that hot outside. I mean, not at least until like, yeah, you'll fucking cook. You'll cook, right? Like 98 degrees. What's the hottest you ever like? You're from Arizona? How hot does it get?
122 in the shade.
Woo! 120. All right, 120. That's pretty hot. That's still only 22 degrees over your core body temperature, right? Whereas like an ice bath or cryotherapy is like significantly lower, right? So your body has to work significantly harder to maintain that temperature. Does that make sense? Like you can't do it as well with heat because you'll die. All right. So right here, I want you to write. Let's make it parentheses. Let's do this. I believe in you. All right. Good job. I want you to write C.
Oh, now we have to write a C.
Yeah, this time it's a C. This is why I was important. C. E. T. And this stands for cold exposure thermogenesis. So in the program, in the Terminator 2 Judgment Diet, what we do is we have a systematic regimen, right? To utilize, and it's a way we utilize cold to help you burn crazy amount of calories, right? So it's too much to go into right now, but if you guys are just watching and you don't want to buy my dieters, one group, no, they had the exact same workout program, the exact same diet, everything was the same, right? The difference was A was in a room, it was all day in room temperature. It was a very controlled environment, room temperature, very comfortable climate. Group B was in a colder environment. Kind of like it's kind of cold right now.
Chilly.
A little chilly right now, but it was a little colder than this. A little colder than this, right? Like you would need a sweater, but they didn't have one like that. Like if you did a movie that's too cold, or
Well, I guess pretty cold.
yeah, get colder movies, or fucking casino. You know, it gets cold as hell in the casinos. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that kind of temperature, but with no jackets or nothing, no outlet. And at the end of the study, the group that was in the cold environment lost twice as much fat. Twice as much fat, and it's because of this cold exposure thermogenesis. All right. So what you guys can do is, you know, when we did the Terminator 2 Judgment Diet, me and Brian, we did cryotherapy. You could do ice baths. All you guys can afford. I put the air conditioner on in my office, and I just made it kind of chilly in there the whole time, right? We had a weird spring. It was kind of cold, so like I would do a lot of my walking outside with probably like 1 or 2 layers too little. People thought I was just being a douche walking around with my tank top, and they were right. But I was also trying. Yeah, and it was free, right? So in the program, we systematically implement this, right? So we show you exactly how to do it, not leaving it to chance, right? Someone's going to ask, do cold showers work? They don't work as well just because your shower's just not going to get as cold as an ice bath. It's not nothing, though. It's not nothing, right? And you're probably not going to be in the shower as long, either. It's not nothing, it's something, but it's not the thing. Is this all making sense? So, to recap, 3 tips to help you get ripped as fuck this summer, right? And these are really the main pillars of my new diet program. This is a workout. It's a workout and diet program. Terminator 2 Judgment Diet. All right, coming out May 1st. Link in the description if you want more information about it. Get on the VIP list. But it's burn, fast, freeze. All right. With the burn, we're gonna incorporate non-exercise activity thermogenesis. All right, and we're gonna utilize it in a way systematically. So it's not like random. So you actually burn more calories outside than you even could in the gym. Right, just because it's way more hours in a day. All right. Again, some tips for you guys. If you don't want to buy my shit, that's cool. Just listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Just get yourself some sort of fitness tracker, or use your phone and actually like track your activity throughout the day. Make a game out of it. Try to like bump it up. And you'll notice, man, you're burning more calories outside the gym than in the gym if you're doing it right. If you're going hard. If you're not fucking around with it. You know. Fast. We're doing the protein sparing modified fast. Now here's the thing: a lot of people when they try to do that, just most of the time when people do it, it's under medical supervision, right? Because they have some kind of disease, and because it's easy to fuck up. It's easy to fuck up. But the way I laid it out in Terminator 2-week judgment diet, I made that shit foolproof. I made that shit simple as fuck. You'd have to be a straight retard to fuck it up. Some of y'all are retards. Alright? But I made it simple enough for you too. Now, it's simple, but it's not easy. It's very hard. Brian, how did you feel when you were with the diet part of it? How were you feeling?
I felt like I didn't want to do any more of that.
Yeah, no, that's yeah, that's appropriate response. The first thing I did is the back of my fucking eyeball started hurting. All right, that's how you know it's working. It's not sustainable. It's not meant to be, right? It's meant to help you get to your ideal body weight fast, then move into something that'll help you maintain that. And in the program, we teach you how to do both. So we teach you maintenance after it as well, how to maintain your new glorious body weight. But we wanted you to get there fast. And I modified it. I modified the protein sparing modified fast, so it's simple for y'all and more geared towards guys like us. Like initially, it was invented for obese people, but over the years, you know, I've tweaked it a little bit. That things I like better. All right. Then freeze. All right. Cold exposure thermogenesis. All right. This is where we utilizes your body's natural process of keeping your core temperature at 98 degrees. It burns a tremendous amount to do that when it's exposed to cold. So we systematically expose ourselves to cold with this, right? Now summer's coming, so you're going to do it some different ways. But we break it all down in the program. Terminator 2-week judgment diet. You don't know about my shit? Take fucking ice baths once or twice a day. Cryotherapy, like, and if you're really like serious about cutting, do that shit every day, right? Do that shit every day. Like, oh, it's bro science. It's bro science. Oh, listen, faggot. You don't know shit about being a bro or science. All right, you're just a bitch. All you have to do is Google this shit. Like, you motherfuckers Google everything. All you have to do, you can Google everything I've said, and you'll find nothing but evidence to corroborate what I'm saying. You might find some shit that doesn't too. You might find both, but that's the nature of this shit, right? But the difference is I got like so many fucking testimonials. Go on my Instagram right now. You'll see literally hundreds of testimonials of people I've helped accomplish their goals. I showed you Brian's DEXA scan. Brian went through the program, lost 12 pounds of body weight, and the DEXA scan said that it was 6 pounds of fat, and he maintained all his muscle mass. Come on, man. I showed you this DEXA scan. Like, it's right there. It's right there. I'll take 1 or 2 questions if we have any. If not, guys, the program comes out on Monday. Click the link in the description. Get on the VIP notification list. It's going to be a physical book. You know what I'm saying? The program. And we're only going to print up so many. Plus, I'm getting a ton of free bonuses to people who get it the first week. And after the first week, the price actually triples. The price will triple after the first week. And I'd be remiss if I didn't let you know that this is fucking double your money back guarantee. Yeah, all you shit talkers, double your money back guarantee. Nate, tell me fitness YouTuber has done that with this program.
Well, if you forgot to mention, you also get free supplements.
Oh, you're gonna get free supplements. The first, if you buy them the first week, we're gonna give away some free supplements.
That's insane.
Yeah, we're gonna give away free supplements. Because I own the supplement company, so I'm like, fuck it, let's throw it in there. Right? What fitness influencer offered a double your money back guarantee on this shit? Who believes? Who's done it? Anyone? Anyone? You think maybe I just don't know. What fitness influencer offered them double your money back on this product? If you don't get the results, they'll give you twice your money back. Who's done it? I'll wait. I'm still waiting?
I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Nobody. Faggot. Was there any questions?
Yeah, Machiavelli.
Machiavelli, what up? All eyes on me.
He wants to know, would you recommend this for somebody who's skinny fat?
Yeah. Because Brian was kind of skinny fat. No, Brian had some muscle. Brian was muscle. Brian was muscle. But he was 16% body fat. If he was skinny, he would have been skinny fat. But he had enough muscle where he still looked presentable. But yeah, like for sure.
Joshua wants to know if it's cool to smoke buds but still be ripped.
Sure, man. You know, the reason I don't smoke weed often is because
Like once a year?
yeah, it's like I eat too much. I can't control it, and I just know that about myself. So I said, fuck it, it's not for me. Yeah, I just eat too much. I will eat all the ice cream, all the ice cream available.
Don't do
Yeah, just anyway, when you're high.
that. Like every Sunday.
Levithian wants to know how can I find out my body fat percentage?
Oh man, you can either you can have a trainer do it, or you can do it like Brian did. Brian and I did. We got DEXA scans. I mean, they're probably the most accurate way. Cause like I've worked in gyms like all my life, right? And like I've seen like a bunch of trainers do the body fat on the same person who all got different results. So like the DEXA scan is the best. Yeah. Any other good ones or not? We good? We might be good.
Hector wants to know when can he sign up? When's the link available?
Oh, the link is available right now. You can get on the VIP notification list. BrandonCarter.com/Terminator. Get on the notification list.
Sign up now.
Sign up now because when you'll be first when it comes out, because we're going to sell out of books. Like Brian probably didn't print up. So we're going to sell out, and then after the first week anyway, when we re-up, we're going to triple the price. I kind of just want you to buy it the first week if you're going to get it, right? And I'm just going to raise the price triple because I can do whatever I want the next week. And I'm going to take away the bonuses. The first week, the bonus, we're going to give away free supplements and a bunch of other cool shit. Free supplements to everyone who gets the first week. And double your money back guarantee. Double your money back. If it doesn't work, I'll pay you. Who else has done it? Who else has done it? You, hey asshole, thinking about making a YouTube video talking shit about me. Your program got a double your money back guarantee? Huh? Huh? It doesn't. It doesn't. You'll never do that. You're not brave enough for me as me, and you're not as good as me. You're just not as good as me. Look at my Instagram. There's fucking countless, literally. I guess you can count them. It's not countless. But if you did count them, you would see that it was hundreds of testimonials from people who I've helped accomplish their goals. My training acumen is above reproach. I have evidence that would suggest I am one of the best in the world to ever do this. You're not. That's why you talk shit. Just offer the double your money back guarantee. Get on my level. Get on my level. Anyway, any other good questions?
No, that's
all right,
it.
guys. So sign up for the VIP notification list. I would give you guys Bella's info, but you guys are perverts. Every time I do that, she just gets a bunch of dick pics in her DM, and I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah, Brandon, this is your fault. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, send all dick pics to King Keto.
What have you done?
Come on, Brian. These guys don't have dicks.
Or do they?
I know what they don't have. They don't got balls.
Balls.
They ain't got enough balls to try to terminate a 2-week judgment diet. If they did, they'd click the link in the description to sign up. But they don't. Hit the end button. I'm done with this shit.
Is that just a little X right here?
Yeah, probably.